Onye ọbụla bụ onye Igbo gafetere video biko gekene ntị ka watch this particular video from beginning to the end. Ahụrụ m this video ebe ọ na-trend. Ebe ihe a bụ some people ndị na-arụrụ ndị Nigeria ọrụ. Ịghọtago? Ha pụta wee si na enwe 14 IPOB members si n'obodo Igbo wee bata bịa join aha wee mee meeting. So na enwe ha kwerikọtara n'ebe ahụ ha wee si na ha chọziri ka eme ihe m ji na-asị ya n'Igbo nọ ndị Igbo ka m chọrọ ikwusịrị. Ịghọtago? So ha sị na ihe ndị IPOB ahụ kwerikọtara with them nọ n'ihe ndị IPOB ahụ kwerikọtara with them nọzi ka enwe development n'ala Igbo na-enwe development n'ala Igbo na ha ga-ahapụ ihe ọbụla gbasara ịchụ maka Biafra. Ihe m ji na-asị ya n'Igbo nọ ndị Igbo ka m chọrọ ịgwata okwu a. So ka ha kwuchara the thing ha bịa discuss ma ego ndị Nigeria nyere ha ihe ha ga-eji ya wee mee ha sị na ha ga-ebido rụwa ma school ma ụmụ ihe ndị a gasị. Ihe a m na-agwa gị wụ na this month bụ March 2026 ka this particular news pụtara. Okay, so ha na-ekwu na ihe ha chọziri wee bido bịa rụwa ụlọ. According to them, na ndị IPOB members ahụ na ha kwerikọtara wee si na nsogbu adịghị na ha chọziri ịhapụ ihe ọbụla gbasara ịchụ maka Biafra. Achọrọ m ka ị ga-egodi ntị wee watch the video. Iwatchicha ya ka ị gwakere m ihe wee obi gị ihe ị chetara, because ọ na-adịzi m ka ụfọdụ a na-agazi n'azụ ga na-anara ego wee hapụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na ya nọrọ n'ime ụlọ nga. Ịghọtago? So ihe ọbụla ị chere gbasara this particular video nna gị play now ka ị gwakere m ya, because I've just been thinking a lot of things. Just watch the video.
I went through your presentation, what we did. I want to appeal to you and your team. Let us dwell a lot on infrastructure. It will not go well for you to go and spend a lot of money on conferences, investment promotion, $20 million, $15 billion. All those things, some of them are not realistic.
The Southeast may be witnessing a shift in mood from agitation to development, as the Southeast Development Commission says. 8 programs are beginning to change minds, including those once aligned with separatist movements. Managing Director of the Southeast Development Commission, Mark Okoye, made this known while defending the Commission's proposed 140 billion naira 2026 budget before the Senate Committee. He described what he called a new patriotism emerging across the region, noting that even individuals previously associated with the indigenous people of Biafra are beginning to embrace dialogue and development-focused engagement. According to Okoye, during a recent 4-day stakeholders forum organized by the Commission, about 14 known IPOB members participated and reportedly expressed readiness to support regional development efforts rather than pursue secession.
There was proud patriotism driven by the unity that people saw at that event. What do I mean? I have a quick example, sir, and I can share that copy with everybody here. There were about 14 known IPOB members in the hall who, prior to that event, what they were saying was no retreat, no surrender. Biafra land, we only want this. The same people have done posts after attending that event for 4 days. And the response is, this is the first time I had the opportunity to contribute my own ideas to the development of Southeast Nigeria. No more Biafra land. Our role as SCDC, with your support, is not only infrastructure. We have to work on the minds of our people, orientation, get them to understand that what we are doing is for their own benefit and for their future. Second bucket is the optimistic skeptics. Some people are skeptical about a long-term plan, but they are optimistic about it, that this is the right way to go. The third is the youth. They say they like the tech idea, they like venture capital, they want fellowships, but they're waiting for it to start. The fourth bucket is the private sector and diaspora. 72 persons flew from the South America and UK to attend at their own cost. They asked us for tickets. We said no. If you want to attend, you attend. And they came and participated. So them and the private sector, they're interested, ready to invest when the opportunities exist. And of course, there were outright skeptics, the 1 or 2% who said it's a jamboree and it's just a narrative.
Southeast Development Commission, while presenting the 2026 financial proposal, Okoye explained that the 140 billion naira budget aligns with the federal government 2026 budget framework, which restricts the commission to its initial take-off allocation due to funding constraints experienced in the previous fiscal year. A breakdown of the proposal shows that 78%, approximately 180 billion naira, is allocated to capital projects. Overhead costs account for 17%, while 5% is set aside for personnel expenses. Despite the capital-heavy structure, some members of the Senate committee raised concerns over allocations to consultancy services, workshops, and security-related spending. They urged the Commission to channel more resources directly into infrastructure and visible development projects that will impact communities across the Southeast.
I've listened to the young man make some presentation before. When it comes to the oral prowess, I think you have it. But I'm an engineer. I believe in reality. I like practical things, and I like having results. You just got your money. And I'm surprised. I'm looking at the breakdown. I may not go into details. But all went into some things, projects that you can't even feel. I'm not talking about renting your offices and furniture. That is basic. But not about conference engagement, stakeholder engagement, taking a whopping sum of 460 million. If we must succeed, you must handle this commission as your private company. Manage every fund, since you know it's a scarce resources, as your personal fund.
What am I trying to say? I went through your presentation, what you did. I want to appeal to you and your team. Let us dwell a lot on infrastructure. It will not go well for you to go and spend a lot of money on conferences, investment promotion, $20 million, $15 billion, all those things. Some of them are not realistic. I want to say it on record. You know, I'm very close to some of you here. Let us talk of how a man in Bende, a man in Umunachi, Umudioka, a man in Ogo, a man in Agluzibo can have a feel of South Illumination Commission. Not issue of $20 million, $30 million. We are not interested though. Because why I'm saying so, sir, I will not support, sir, my dear chairman. I will not support. Tomorrow they will say they spent billions on security. I saw here in your budget 3.5 billion regional security operation. If you look, the thing was not paged well. 2026 proposal, regional security 3.5 billion, and I saw another place 10.5 billion procurement of equipment, CCTV drones, CCTV control infrastructure, 10.5 billion. Now we know that the governors, I'm not saying security is not important. Governors are chief security officers of their state. They have security funds. The federal government has a lot of money they are spending on security. So if you go to some of our schools, I don't want to play to the gallery. If you go to some of our primary schools, sir, even in Onitsha, I was born and bred in Onitsha. Let me use, for instance, our ladies' primary school Onitsha, Metropolitan Secondary School Onitsha, more Debe Secondary School Onitsha. I'm renovating up to 8 now. So we found that I used Onitsha as a case study because Onitsha is a township. I don't want to talk about villages. You will find out that some of our pupils and secondary students are schooling in a place you can't dream of, think of, even with that for their worst enemy. Our children are schooling in one of the best schools. My children are schooling in the private school, private and secondary school. They are paying a lot of money. None of them is in primary school now. But don't how about the children of those people? I want South Illumination Commission in their next budget, sir. Let us see here. Primary school, secondary school renovation, rehabilitation, building. It will take 50 million, 100 million to do at least a primary school, a secondary school. So not issue of telling me consultancy, intervention, this one, that one, program, investment program, and all those things, sir. Because it will all go well that a man in the village, a man in Onitsha, the man in Uzuakoli will say through South Illumination Commission, they are able to renovate their school. They're able to, at least, it will be. The same things are applicable to hospitals. Most of our hospitals, if you go there, you will show that it's an eyesore. So that my own view that let us have, as we are doing all those consultancy, let consultancy or investment promotion, all those, let it not take most of your money. Let us see tangible development. So I rest my case. Thank you, sir.
Power. If we are going to get power from the grid, then we need to sit down. Okay? What are we going to do about LOG? You know the state is not yet completed over about 10 years. Okay? This is an opportunity to focus on what we can do with it for the benefit of the region. We are the region that produces gas, but the pipelines go through other regions. You know that. Okay? This is an opportunity for us to adjust ourselves very well.
Uzo Kalu emphasized the need for unity and strategic coordination within the Commission, stressing that the Southeast cannot afford delays in delivering meaningful projects to its people.
You people should work together. You people should be as wise as my grandmother. Don't fight. Don't keep peace at all times. Be open to your fellow executive directors. Nobody here is giving you people pressure. The only pressure we are giving you, go and work for our people. Our people need your service. Nobody is disturbing you people for anything. We are supporting you people.
The Commission is now seeking legislative support to ensure prompt release of funds in 2026, saying timely disbursement will be critical to delivering infrastructure and programs designed to stabilize and